come back, most come back for more. I got a house in the hills with a dough that...
What's up, YouTube? This is CoD WaW tag making a little tutorial for the CoD WaW tag and my and the Real Modders channel. So this tutorial is an ISO mod, the Pheonixe V2 mod menu, and I edited it and added some stuff to it. But it's just a modded zombies lobby for World War. This video, you're attempting this at your own risk because when playing modded lobbies online, there is a potential for getting console banned or suspended, etc., etc. So the first thing you're going to want to do is either like the video, favorite it, or something like that, just so you don't lose the video and you can come back to it. Unless you're subscribed, then you can just come back to it no matter what. So you're going to want to go in the description and download the World of War ISO. It'll be 6 or 7 parts. All the links will be there. And it'll look something like this. It might not look just like this, but it'll be World of War. So you're going to want to right click, and you're going to need a WinRAR to do this, and click extract, and you're going to extract it wherever you want. So I don't need to extract it because I've already got the extracted files right here. And you don't have to extract each one. If you extract one, if you watch it, it changes parts. So once you've actually extracted the ISO, it'll look like this. You'll get the ISO and then the DVD. You're going to want to open up ABGX360. Link will also be in the description. And run it as administrator. Right click, run as administrator. And you're going to want to copy these files, or these settings. So the first one is check, first 3. Skip those 2, and then the bottom one is checked. And I have my thing at medium. And then these 2 settings down here are checked with CL window. And then the first one is checked. Check for updates is checked. Check game, whatever is needed, that's checked too. And then everything else is unchecked. And then manually patch extract files that nothing's patched in here. Or not patched, but checked. And then I have mine set at level 3 with trust SS V2 angles. And then the second one is not checked, and the bottom 2 are checked with the number set to 3, and the bottom is still checked or whatever. Third page with rebuilding, I have default method with nothing else checked. And then this is I think only US, but it's 00000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 zeros and 2 Fs. That's the first, and then it's English. And then add it if it does not exist. Yeah, that's whatever. And extract image, and that's there. Okay, whatever. So you're going to want to click on this little open file. It shows a little picture of a file. Wherever you just extracted your ISO from, you're going to want to go find it and click on the ISO part and click open. And it'll say it right there that it's there. And once you've copied all the settings, you just click launch. And it'll show all the information. It should say up here, Call of Duty World of War. And it should say Treyarch, Activision with all the achievements and stuff. You're going to want to make sure everything is green. And all the stealths are passed. And then you can wait for this, this to go by. It's just going to take a little while, so you can just pause the video or whatever. But I'm just going to skip out of that. But I recommend you just wait through that. So once you've checked the stealths, you're going to want to open up this WX360 and run it as administrator. And then you're going to want to click on this little open folder and go and find your ISO. So there it is on the desktop, World of War ISO, and click open. And then here's all the files inside of it. So now you're going to want to go in the description and download the Pheonixe V2 mod menu. There'll be a link in the description, obviously. And you're going to need WinRAR to extract it. So just click extract, and it'll put the files on your desktop or wherever you're extracting it to. So, and I hope I might put a video at the end of this, or put a link on the corner where you can watch the actual gameplay and see if you even like it. So it'll give you these 3 files: the common, the code post GF whatever, and the Nazi zombies prototype. So there they are, all 3 of those, and then you're just done with the RAR. So go back to your WX360. This is very important, this step. So you're going to want to remove the default, or not remove it, but extract the file. And you're going to want to put it back in when you're done, but extract it to wherever you want. I'm extracting to my desktop, and it'll put the default on your desktop. This is very important because if you do not extract it, the game will not boot when you try to hot swap or just put it in your DVD drive if it's flashed. So you're going to want to go through and find each one of these files and replace them. So the common FF, which is this one, I'm going to click replace file and go to my desktop where the common FF is and click open. And it'll count up and then it'll say done. And then the next one is code post, so I'm going to look for that. And I think it's this one. Code post GFX. No, it's this other one. Okay, so replace file. And that one was pretty fast, so it just went done. And then you're going to want to go to the Nazi zombies prototype. And Nazi zombies prototype FF. And just click replace. So, oh, it's way back here. And that'll count up too. So once that finishes, it'll take about 5 minutes because it's one of the larger files. You can go back up to default. I just skip forward, so you guys just have to sit there for 5 minutes and watch it loading or padding. And then you're going to go back to the default and replace it with the one you just extracted to your desktop. So there's the default that I just extracted, and I'm going to open it. And then that should be pretty quick. And after this, you'll be done. You can just exit it. And you can just delete all these old files. You won't need them anymore. And you don't need the prototype anymore, or the RAR file. So now you're going to actually need to burn it to a disk, and the best one to use is Imgburn. And I recommend running all your programs as administrator. You don't have to for most of them, but I just recommend doing it just because. So once you open it up, you're not going to want to click anything. You're going to want to go over to settings, and then just copy down all my settings. All this stuff's checked. It should already be all basic for you, or already set up. Just look at it and pause it if you need to. So just copy all the settings. This is the most important part of this whole tutorial. This is what makes it bootable on your Xbox 360. So you're going to want to use a specific layer, whatever. This is under right. So the numbers are 1913760, and this is the most important part. I'll have a link, or I'll have that in a text bar in the description. But yeah, just copy all the other settings now once you've gotten that. So yeah, just go through and make sure all your settings are the same as mine. And then feel free to pause it whenever you need to. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to want to click write image file to disk. So once you've gotten your DVD, I should have said this earlier, but you're going to need an 8.5 gigabyte dual layer DVD. And then in here it'll say all of the specifications for the DVD and all the information about it. Make sure it's a DVD+R dual layer. These are $40 for a 20 pack of them, but you can buy one DVD off eBay. Just type in dual layer DVD and make sure it's 8.5 gigabytes because the game is like 7 gigabytes. So once you have this all done, you're going to want to go to the little magnifying glass to search. And I'm going to go to the desktop and copy the ISO. Click on the ISO and then click open. And this will pop up. You click OK, and it'll send you to the DVD. and then all the information should be the same for you. Make sure you have verified check, 1 copy unless you're making multiple, and then make sure it's 2.4 times. If you do any faster, the game will not be readable on your Xbox 360 because it'll burn it too fast and the information will be messed up. So once you've done that, you just click write, and I want to eject the tray and verify. So just let it sit, and once you see it start, you can leave it, and it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how good your computer is and how fast it is. So I'm just going to wait and show you guys that it actually loads up, and I'll have a link or a video clip at the end of this video, or there'll be a link on the screen right now, and you can go click it and actually watch the gameplay. I hope you liked the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I hope you have fun. And if this video, the tutorial was too hard, I'll be selling DVDs, modded ISOs, if anybody wants one. So now it's at 1%. Your DVD's going to be ready. And I hope you liked the video. Leave me some feedback, and thanks for watching.